Hello everyone, our goal is to go to a testing facility, high above ground. We get the hovercraft from one of the racks in the distance there. However, if we go to the terraform analyzer, our next stage is live, which is kind of questionable, seeing as we're going to have to create guns, and something called a planetary beam array control panel. You know, that doesn't really sound like life to me, more like taking lives. But anyway, by completing the oxygen stage, we get a couple new devices, like this one right here. And there was this other one, the embryo incubator, which takes an Eden core, which is literally just all the other cores in one. And oh my god, it is massive. So what does this need? Requires encrypted genome archive disk. Okay, and I'm guessing that's what we're gonna find most likely in one of those facilities, right? No life from embryo discovered. Anything else that we need to know about this? Like any weird things that we need to plug in? No? Okay, well in that case, I guess we have to get our hovercraft, and let's get going. So I'm pretty sure from memory it was somewhere in this direction, towards the west of the map. There was a base that was pretty high up. Ah, there it is. Right, let's descend, leave the vehicle. Let's go check out what is in here. Well, there is a blueprint vault, which for some reason I cannot open. Okay, well fine. We'll take the memories first then. This is for chapter 3. And that's all of chapter 3 as well. Okay, this one is a bit buggy, but hey, there we go. Okay, cool. We now have the data disks we required. Oh my god, now we have to build the entire thing of the next stage. Gotta say, the planet actually looks pretty nice from up here. Alright, so we insert this disk into here. Right. No, I guess we just insert it into the machine itself. Okay, it says no fuel. Does it need the fuel rods? Let's actually just read what it says before we do anything. Uranium fuel rods, okay. Depending on how fast these go, I might just increase the amount that the miners will get for us. Okay, they don't go down that fast, so I think it's fine. There's 32 dudes that we can decode. Is this just gonna pop out something, or do we have to craft it afterwards? Questions. And also, what is this doing for our power? Nothing. I am quite surprised, honestly. That probably means that this wind farm we set up, doing a pretty good job. You know, I'm looking at it, this might also very well be the very last episode. Because this is the final stage, so I'm guessing after this we're done. But who knows what's gonna happen afterwards. New life from genome decoded fly. Oh, okay. So it's now in here, but it requires an Eden core. Okay, let's go craft one of those up. See if it uses it up. If not, just bombard it. With bombard, I mean just put an Eden core in every single slot, because it probably requires it. Okay, put that in there. I don't see a countdown, so activate life form. Okay, now is it counting down? No. Okay, so then we need 1, 2, 3... 7 Eden cores in total. Let's go craft those up. We also got the Firefly now. Okay, I was able to make 4 of them before running out of materials. Let's activate this one. One of the issues that I've ran into is steel. And of course we need way more ore production. Now steel is something we could actually craft nowadays, after we got the carbon. So what I'm thinking of doing is we just automate the process for it. Because there's an auto crafter. All we need to get is a silica ingot as well as a power junction. Alright, there we go, auto crafting station. I have this set to make, I guess, 10 steel. Oh, they're also starting to get requirements now. So we have grass, so that's good. One of these uranium rods actually lasts a long time. Seems like it does like 5. Cabbage butterfly. I mean, I imagine it's a real life thing, but still. It even does a slightly more than 5. This one also requires grass. Okay, and they do slowly get better as well. Seems like that depends on the needs it has. There we go, that's this very first one completely filled up. Now we just need to wait for one more embryo. And this one is maxed out. Can we actually take them off? Yes, we can. So it might be worth doing that with those kind of life forms. Maybe even with these ones eventually, because we're already getting into the 4. Actually, no, we need some of them. So we need some sort of fly, as well as bees, and water, but there is water I don't get why this one is in need. Because by the time you get here, you know, you do have water. Alright, we got the structural base. Let's see how expensive this thing is going to become. Oh, 2 more composite metal. Which I don't have the iron for, funny enough. Probably because I just created so many of the cores. And also it's been creating steel non-stop too. It's actually going rather slow, I've noticed. Although, wait a second. That says 16. That seems to be maxed out. And this is 16.4. Let me do a little test with this, actually. If we take this down, does it go back up now? Because is that why we have the 4? It does, okay. So I imagine how this game is supposed to work, right? Is you need to get multiple of these... What were these? The embryo incubators? You need to get multiple of them up and running. But all you just need to do is turn them off, turn them back on. And for some reason, some of it works and others doesn't. But when it counts back up again, that is also what counts towards this stage right here. That's actually pretty funny. So you can save on some resources doing that. Then we get the hummingbird. The hummingbird's not in here. Oh wait, never mind. It's this section right here. Now let's turn off one of the butterflies. Turn this one on. That immediately goes to life 10. That is kind of weird. Did we mess something up by doing this little glitch that we have been doing? Well, it's still going up, so I guess it's good. And then I also wonder what happens if you just take one out. Okay, it just disables the latest one. Look at that, you can see them flying about. Alright, I graded 2 of the composite metal. Okay, this is way too big for here. Let's go find a more appropriate spot. Probably behind our base right here. Alright, that's going to take a little while to build. It might require power too. If it does, we just have to place down a wireless pole in the area. It does not seem like it. Good. I also like how this tree growing like in the middle of my base. But it's also perfectly in the middle, like it's some sort of centerpiece. We're definitely gonna need more iron soon. That steel is kind of eating through it. Seems like these are kind of doing nothing. May as well set the tier 2s to mine iron as well then. I'm gonna set this thing to automatically create cores as well. So there we go. Nothing should be getting eaten cores now. Except for this one. So then we can go over to the auto crafter. And that can craft them now. Yes, and they're delivering it to this one now. Sweet. It's going down. Did I see that right? I think something is a little messed up if we turn things off and on this one. No matter though, we can make another one. And I'm not sure what we're building here, but let's do it right next to it. Right, there we go. Terraformation or life stage 2 has been achieved. Which means we can build the orientation module. Which is going to be 6 composite frames, which will require more iron, which is kind of a problem currently. There we go, we got the orientation module. Alright, it's taken a little while now, but stage 3 has been completed. The reason it's taken so long is because the system is now having issues keeping up with the core production, because it requires so many different ones. But we can now make that space gun, so let's go check that out. Requires a gold wire that we have and a couple heat sinks. The question is, can we make those? No, we require sulfur. Well, actually, since this drone isn't doing anything, go collect us some sulfur. Because there's a bunch just laying out in the world. Same with silver, I guess. May as well put that on there too. After the ice melted, it seems like every ore deposit got broken. Alright, how many do we have left? We're about halfway. Alright, heat sinks in hand. Let's find those gold wires. Found out another problem. Our bike cannot hold enough power. It does make me wonder, can we actually hook this up to our main power grid? It does. Okay, nice. Yeah, this is definitely gonna make... Wow, this gun's a bit bigger than I thought. And these birds get spawned into life, and they're like, what the heck is this man making? I will admit that is actually a really good question anyway. Like, what the heck are we making? Why are we making a giant gun? Ooh, we're getting new life forms. We're getting a rat. And that's another incubator filled up. And we're starting to get salamanders. Oh, Jesus Christ, it's a crab. Thought it was some massive spider walking towards me. Alright, suddenly things were slowing down a lot. So I decided to make a second genome decoder. See if that works out. It does seem like they work together in this case. So this should go double the speed. But we should be nearing the next stage now. However, after that, it's gonna be basically double of what we did. Oh my god, I thought we were near it. We weren't. Really, we just went halfway. It's insane how I saw the iron immediately disappear. How much carbon is in the system then? That's also insane, because that's not producing it quickly. There's still 8 carbon there. Oh, but it takes 4 iron per steel. Okay, that makes so much more sense then. Alright, we're getting into the bigger animals now, which immediately gave us life stage 4, which is the phase regulator, which is free thermal gel, and 3 power junctions. Now, looking at it, if we build one more of those embryo things, we should easily be able to make it to the next stage. And that is also the final stage. God, I hate all these tiny animals. They like bounce your bike around. There we go, the leopard and wolves, they do a full 100. I think even with this, when life is fully done, we completed it. Yeah, for sure, because we were already over 800. Which means I'll turn off the autocraft for a second. Except for maybe the steel. That can keep going, I guess. This one's also working on the final 2 animals, so that is great. These rods should last. And just like that, everything is finished. Let's put in this final object. We need 1 processing unit. Luckily, that one isn't that expensive. I think we can... Okay, never mind. We do have to actually place this near the base structure. I thought we could just have this anywhere. That means in that case, I have to figure out where the heck that glass is. I think it's in this one? Yes. Alright, let's hope we don't need a whole lot of power. It does not seem it. Good. God, this takes ages. And then all we have to do is activate it. There we go. Power not connected. Yeah. That would be a problem, wouldn't it? Luckily for us, I suppose that is a simple fix. Let's get a wireless pole tier 3. There we go. Let's charge the planetary beam array. Yeah, that took a lot of power. I was considering just hooking it up to the car, but it would not have done this much. The bad side, though, it is nighttime, so we might actually be kind of screwed. Oh no, it's still charging. Okay, good. I don't get why it doesn't do this automatically. We have to hold this, and it takes a while. This better be a grand cutscene. The amount of work you have to put into it, man. Payoff better be good. Alright, hold to position it. There we go. It is going. I wish we could look at it while doing this. We can kinda. And fire? What you firing at, buddy? Locate the spaceship's upper entrance. Activate the seed of life. Oh. Okay, it's firing at this ship. I have to build an entire thing just to blow something open here. Like, it looks so damaged that there must have been an entrance somewhere. Or use the actual entrance, maybe. I don't know, man. But hey, that's gonna take a little while. Like everything else has this stage. Well, the good thing is it's probably gonna be nearing daytime by the time this is done. So we can actually see something. And it's almost done decoding the final genome. There we go. And that's an elephant. And the planetary beam array has constructed a hole. That's how we'll be putting it, I guess. I was a bit off. I guess it was done way faster. Alright, so where can we enter? Just from the top here? I mean, it created a hole here. Oh yeah, it has. Alright, get out. This is open. Somehow there's still power in this base. Oh, data recovery. Ooh, these are the final few memories then probably in here, isn't it? Oh, what's this? Is this a tiny battery? Oh yeah, it is a tier 1 battery. And it's just long corridors with a bunch of text. Okay, never mind. Now it's just a long corridor. There we go, that's the final of the datas. And we have the seed of life. It's gonna need some power. This battery's not gonna work very long though, is it? Plug it in. Oh no, never mind. We have to give it our own power. Power from the Blossom Core. Oh. Yeah, that's what we built the game. The life thing didn't do anything for that. That's it. A cutscene shows that this is all our own things, man. All our own doing. So it keeps going back and forth. Oh man, I think we're deleting ourselves or something. Like, this is all you created. Yeah, something's definitely going on, alright. You build mega gun. Cycle always continues. Here is other slightly forward pointing angle of gun. I wonder if these are picked random or like kinda where you've built anyway. Or is this considered like your last memories or something? Which in that case would be kinda sad. Oh, we gave our life to the seed of life. I don't understand why we had to, though. I mean, it's probably explained in the text, actually, now I think about it, that I skipped. If I was only following my design, why does it feel like I chose this? If I was only a machine, I could have read this text faster. If you're seeing this, then you carried hope farther than we ever could. We trusted you that we could not save ourselves. And I hate when the text like automatically changes, because I don't read that fast. Life gets another chance because of you. The end. I hope we can get back in, and then I'm checking out the last few notes, because I really want to know why the hell we like had to give up our life, basically, with the Blossom Core. But it's a pretty cool game, though, created by a single person. Oh snap, we are still alive? Are we? Oh man. Take me back. I don't want to deal with crying kids. So was our Blossom Core like an embryo for a kid then? I guess that's remain. Oh, we're just getting printed again. Right, I guess we weren't that special after all. Hardcore mode unlocked. Mission success. No longer alone. That basically took us 33 days. For like a month's time. Which is not too bad. It is not also located on our map, but it has some sort of special icon. I want to see if we can interact with this now that we finished it. A child being born. Well, it isn't going up, so that's gonna go slow, man. Imagine you have to wait like actual 9 months for this. Does make me wonder if there's more to come to the game then. But with that, we completed Blossom, the Seed of Life. It was a pretty enjoyable experience. The end took a little time compared to the rest. And it was like the only time that I was really like, well, there's nothing really for me to do. Except maybe go out every once in a while, gather some more materials. Other than that, it's been pretty good. With that being said, I hope you all enjoyed. And soon, there's yet another terraformation survival game we have to complete. See you guys then.